Okay, this is Unit 3, FRQ number 2. In this problem, we're going to use this draw class here to draw a square. We're given a method, draw line, which has x1, y1, x2, y2, and the implementation is not shown. This draws a line segment from x1, y1 to x2, y2. If you look at the example here, we can see 2, 5. So we start at x2, 5, and we're going to 6, 4. So it draws a straight line between those two. So we are able to use that and assume it works. And we're going to be implementing the draw square. So we have the draw square method gets 3 parameters. It gets an x, a y, and a length. So if best shown by examples. So if we go here, this shows us 1, 4. This is the x, y, and this is the length. So 1, 4 is x here, 4. This is the top left of the square. So we're drawing a square. So we start here and we draw a line 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. Okay. So let's write this method. Oops. Okay. So let's start with the header. Public void draw square int x, int y, and length. Okay. And draw line. Well, we could start by drawing the first line. So the first line, if we look at the graph, let's draw the line left to right. So we're going to draw from our xy here, we want to go over here. So the first line is going to be where we're going to start at our original xy here. And we're going to go to, well, some value here on the x-coordinate, and then the same y, right? Because we're just moving along the x-axis. Well, what's the where do we want to move on the x-axis? Well, we want to move x plus length, because it's the length of the square. We're moving along this line. Okay, so that draws that top line. Now, if we want to draw this line down here, we do the same thing, except x, y. We're on the same x coordinate, but now we need to change the y. Well, where are we drawing to? We're drawing y minus length. So y minus length. Okay. So here we have these two lines. Now I think the easiest way to draw the other two is to find this point and then calculate the lines. So how do we figure that out? Well, it's going to be, this is the bottom right. So let's say int x2 is going to be x plus length, because it's how far along the x-axis is it? Well, it's the length. And we'll say int y2 is assigned y minus length, because we're moving down on the y-axis. Okay, so now how do we draw this line from here to here? Well, draw a line. We're going to start at x2, y2, and we're going all the way back to x. So we could put x, or we could simply put x2 minus length and y2. So we're in the same y. Draw a line. Now we want to draw this line from here to here. So x2, y2. And how do we get to the correct x coordinate? x2 plus length and y2. Okay. Now, there are a lot of ways you can solve this, and you can substitute x and y back into here, and x2 and y2. But I thought this was the simplest way to explain it.